Would you bang a dog, Kieran? That's what he's asking you.
What do you mean, would I bang a dog?
Would you bang a dog?
I would fucking bang a dog.
No? What about a cat? You like pussy, don't you?
What is that?
Things are too acceptable.
What would you
nowadays.
do if you walked in and I was wearing a Brony's uniform?
I would put you.
And I was like, call me Sparkle Dust from now on.
Sparkle Dust.
I would put you in a cage, Kieran. And then she goes, "Oh yeah, that'll be $300." She'd be like, "What?"
He told me it's 15,000. What do you mean $300? You tell him you can't ask for that.
And then the geezer's just like slinking off.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a Pinch and Mop podcast, episode 11 now. We are still rolling. My name is Aaron.
I'm Kieran.
And I'm Jamie.
And let's pick up the mood a little bit, guys. It took about an hour and a half to get going. Anyway, how's everyone's week been?
His fucking face.
That was the gayest intro I've ever heard.
How is everyone's
Put your
week
mic
been?
to your mouth, Aaron.
How is everyone's week been?
It's been alright.
These two just slagging me off before we started the podcast, and he just says, "All you ever say is it's been alright. I've been busy.
I've been working hard. I've been doing this. I've been
and now that's what Jamie said. It's been alright.
Kieran's like, been in the gym, working hard, pumping iron.
That's a bit too much.
We're going to mute Aaron's mic for the rest of the episode if you can. Like that.
But I've had a new lad in work, so I've been kind of like training him up. So at work, I haven't really had any like downtime at all this week. Yeah. So I've been quite busy all week.
Have you been slipping the finger?
No, Aaron.
No.
No.
In the toilet, little.
No, Aaron.
Quick.
No. But been on late shift, innit? So when you're on late, you have no fucking life. You literally wake up and wait to go to work.
Yeah, because you have to be in there for like 2 o'clock, don't you?
Yeah, and I went to the gym twice this week, but I wanted to do more, but just getting the motivation up was just difficult. Do you know what I mean?
Said to me, if you want to come to my gym...
Yeah, but I ain't doing that 40...
I'll train
it would be an hour and a half round trip just to go to the gym.
I'm about to box your dog in the jaw, innit?
Rocco has been very naughty this week, so
we've got no mother covering us with the dogs, so we're doing it solo, and the dogs are
playing
just
up,
lunaticking about.
Just to say the least.
So he's in his cage now, and he's staring at us crying.
Yeah.
No one cares, Rocco.
If you carry on, Rocco, we'll have to put you in the other room.
So, Kieran, what have you been doing this week, Kieran?
Busy as usual.
What kind of things have you been doing, Kieran?
Mum and Dad are away, so they've wrecked the house.
Making shit happen, making dreams happen, Jamie.
Making dreams happen.
What do you mean wrecking the house?
I come in today, there's plates all over the side, cups all over the side.
The house is absolutely fine. Did I not put them all in the dishwasher?
Right.
Yeah, but why?
Did I not put them all in the dishwasher?
Why wasn't they in the
dishwasher? Shut your fucking mouth!
So basically, there were 2 plates on the sides, yeah?
Why was they not in the dishwasher last night?
I'm on earlies.
Because Aaron does nothing. And
I'm on
all
earlies.
Aaron does is sleep.
And I don't go to bed early enough to care. Leave me alone, Jamie.
Sitting there shivering.
You're upset with me, man.
Yeah, but...
And now it's been having flashbacks to the steroid spiral.
Aaron, whether you're on lates or earlies, do you do anything, bruv?
No.
So what is the excuse of what shift you're on? That's not an excuse.
So I might as well put it out there for everyone. So they feel a bit of sympathy.
Yeah, Aaron's been having flashbacks to the steroid spiral this week.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
We got in Mum's room the other day.
There was
she told us that she killed it, apparently. And
she's lying.
When I was here yesterday, me and Aaron were standing in the kitchen, and there was one running across the floor, and Buddy ate it.
Buddy ate it.
He munched it, innit? Munched it in half.
Yeah, not even a little bit of thing.
And he kept getting it like, and it kept running out.
Yeah.
He kept getting it, and he kept running out. It was massive. It was literally like huge.
It was steroids
Aaron
by
was
the
freaking
V2
out,
in
wasn't
it.
it?
I thought this is it. I was about to set a lighthouse house in it. House was about to go.
You're really scared of spiders, though, aren't you?
Aaron completely overreacted.
I'm absolutely terrified. I've got arachnophobia. It's a serious condition, and I don't think you guys take it seriously enough.
Would you say he has arachnophobia, or would you say he's just scared of spiders
He's just a
and
little
being
puss hole,
pussy?
isn't it?
That's what being scared of
He's puss
spiders
hole-
is,
he's
Jamie.
puss hole of
isn't
the
it?
week, Jay. That's
Puss
what he
hole-
is.
puss hole of the week, Jamie.
Jamie, he's puss hole of the week. You get off your phone, innit?
Hang on a minute.
Stop
Get off
texting!
your phone! Get off!
Right, I'm finished.
Turn your phone off, innit?
Jamie, another issue like that, yeah, and you're finished from this podcast, bruv.
Yeah, me and Aaron turn this into a two-man band.
Yeah.
What? Who's editing it then? It's
We'll
just
be like,
gonna
don't
go
have
raw.
a duo,
Work
innit?
it out.
You ain't doing
It
shit.
ain't gonna be that hard because you're not that bright. It's not gonna be that hard, is it?
I'm the brightest out of all three of us by
It's
a
just
long,
coming from
long
Aaron.
shot.
Jamie-
It's all three of us. You two got two GCSEs between you.
Aaron, Kieran, I have plenty of GCSEs, and if I had concentrated in school, I would have a lot more.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
Yeah.
I'm semi-retarded.
Yeah.
For
Anyway,
those that don't know what GCSE is, it's
Qualification.
the qualifications you get going out of high school for the American
Or
listeners.
secondary school for the Americans.
Is it secondary school in
no,
America?
secondary
High
school
school.
is in UK.
And then they go to.
High school is American.
High school in America
I've
is
always said high school though. I don't know why.
from like,
Because like high school
and then they
musical
go
and
to
that.
college, and then from college they go to university.
No,
but
university is college.
in America it is, yeah. College is university.
They
From
say I'll be in college. It's like they've been in university.
Oh,
innit?
is it? Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, because they stay there for a lot longer, don't they?
Yeah. Because
Anyway,
they stay in school
It's
till they're
different.
18.
It's different for them as well. College.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, they got year 13, didn't they?
Yeah, they stay till they're 18, and then they're in university to 21, and then they can stay on longer if they want to.
College. You know, I'm a college
Well, you have to
graduate.
try and make out as if I care, innit?
All right.
Just trying to make some conversation, Kieran,
Oh,
on a
dude.
podcast where we speak to each
Didn't
other.
realise you were hard, Kieran. Didn't realise you were scary. But apologise.
Do you feel under attack today, Kieran?
You should
It's
do.
just you two are useless. That's what I figured out. Between the two
I'm
of us.
used to.
How
Kieran.
are you useless?
You literally sat there, yeah,
Yeah, I was
today,
trying to find out stats
crying,
for the podcast.
crying because you couldn't get onto Podbean, innit? Well, I was making moves, setting up his podcast, yeah, and
Make it move.
and Jamie,
you got the box out your room. That has
and
the podcast
Jamie
that
is
has
sitting
the
there
microphones
with a sock on that has about 3 holes in it, yeah, and his heel is poking through the sock. Disgusting.
What's the sock got to do with anything?
That sock has got to do with everything in my life. That's disgusting.
Aaron, stop hyping yourself up. Innit?
I've had
Just
enough.
calm yourself down over there. Behave yourself.
I've had
innit?
enough.
Aaron, yeah, behave yourself, Aaron. All
I've
you
had
did
enough.
is bring down the microphones. We all set our own microphone up. Did we not?
Yeah, I don't know how you managed it because you normally fucking tits it up.
He does.
I think you need to move on from the subject. I think it's getting very mature.
He doesn't
guys.
like it.
He doesn't like
He's
it.
like, no.
When we come back at him, you don't
I'm
like
very sophisticated, and I want good, nice. What's been happening in the world?
A hot topic in America with the guns, with the gun crime, as usual.
it. What, the mass shootings?
Yep. When was it? It was on Sunday.
They were
wasn't it?
school shootings, weren't they?
No, they weren't school shootings.
Oh, they're not.
No.
There were 2 mass shootings within 9 hours of each other. I don't know whether they're connected. Are
No,
they
they're not.
connected?
They're in different
No,
states.
one was in El Paso, Texas, which is on the border of the
It's near the border, you mean?
near the border of New
Mexico.
Mexico and Mexico apparently. That was in a Walmart.
A Walmart?
Yeah,
A Walmart got shut up.
yeah, a Walmart got shut up.
Can you imagine being like, because obviously Asda is our Walmart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Walking around Asda, you're picking up like your tins of beans and all that stuff.
Yeah, going to see Mrs. Like, what do you want to get for dinner tonight?
She's got the hump with you because she wants you to pick a type of cheese and you don't care what cheese she wants to pick up.
And you banged a sister. Next thing you know, you got
The
bloody...
town, and it prides itself in being the safest city as well.
was not anymore, is
Saturday
it?
morning, and then Saturday night, another gunman went crazy in Ohio, I think it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
How many people were dead?
Overall, 30 people are dead in both, but 13 dead in the. Oh no, 9 people dead in Ohio. But it was like in a bar or something like that.
Yeah, I reckon it's just like
It's just absolutely crazy.
it's too easy just to take away innocent lives like that with the guns.
I think the more,
It's disgusting.
like obviously in England, stabbings are a massive problem because we don't have as easy access to guns, yeah? And
Yeah,
I think the more firepower or the more like lethal weapons you're going to give people, the idiots in this world
take control of that.
will take one
Yeah.
and go too far with it. Do you know what I mean?
Only
Like,
thing-
it's all well and good the normal person on the street having a gun in their house to protect them from like burglars and stuff like that.
yeah, but they
But
can
then
easily turn on.
I
Yeah.
see a stat
On,
online
Costco.
on Twitter the other day, and it's saying in like the Netherlands, Brazil, Canada, and places like that, in 2019 there's been like 1, which is like the odd thing.
Yeah,
In Mexico there's been 3 because it's near America, and obviously
they've got the
they've got
cartels
the
down
cartels
there.
and
Yeah.
stuff. In America it's been 249 since beginning 2019.
there. Is that mass shootings?
mass shootings?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But obviously some of them you don't hear about because they only kill 1 or 2 people. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But that's where gunmen have gone into somewhere with a gun and tried to shoot up the place.
Yeah, spree killing, isn't it?
Yeah, spree killing.
Yeah. I just think it's ridiculous. Like the fact that, especially a lot of the time, it's being done with an automatic weapon. You don't need an automatic weapon anymore. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to war. If you want to go hunting or whatever, just have a shotgun or something like that. Because I'm not for like banning guns altogether over there. But they need to do something.
They can't. What can they do?
Make more stringent like ways of testing it, testing people when they're
odds-
bringing them in.
All the person on the street should not have an automatic gun.
And apparently, I'm reading as well online, mass shooting in America or assault by gun, you're 1 in 315th of a chance of getting it. So you're 1 in 315th person of dying from a
Yeah.
gun or a assault by a gun.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is
Crazy.
a low
Like,
number, really.
The top ones are like cancer and things like that because that's massive at the moment, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
And you look at like,
everyone's
I bet if you saw like
dusty
statistics of like,
and it's like what in
chance
a
of
plane
getting-
crash, which people are scared of,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. It's 1 in like 11,000 that you're gonna die, and probably even higher than that.
yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say it's a lot higher than that.
In America, it's 1 in 315, and you got to think the population in America probably like 350 mil.
I'd say probably a lot more than that.
I think there'd probably be at least like 1 billion people in America.
Nah, there's not. There's not, but I'd say a lot. It's
It's
disgusting.
Slightly off topic, did you see that video this week of the British Airways flight?
Population of 327 million.
You were pretty close.
Yeah,
You've obviously looked at that before, haven't you?
no.
Yeah, he did.
Completely,
It's
yeah.
cheating.
You're
No.
getting around the 300
I
mark.
heard it the other day on the radio.
The radio.
That it's about approximately about 350 million.
You know you're getting old if you actually listen to the radio in the car, Kieran.
Well, it's a podcast on the radio.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you watch the British Airways flight thing that come up on my Facebook feed this week?
Yeah, it had to land.
That had to land because their engine had exploded and the whole cabin is full of smoke.
Full of smoke, yeah, and they couldn't see out in front of them.
Could you imagine being on that flight?
No, it'd be mental.
Because even if the
I'll
pilot
pass
says
out.
everything under control,
Thing is, there's more and
It
more
would
these
shit you
days
up.
of planes crashing and things like that now.
yeah.
It went for years where it was really safe, but now...
Well, there was a whole problem with the Boeing 737s where the computer update to the main control panel to the 737.
Yeah, I just can't believe that America still haven't done anything about these shootings and stuff like that.
I don't think they can do anything.
They never will with Trump in charge anyway.
Yeah, I know, but you just got to think how many people need to die. Can you imagine actually being in that situation as well, like being in a bar or something and someone just walks in with a machine gun or whatever?
I think it
Because
was
did you
pure
see what he had
adrenaline
an
to take
extended
over.
clip with a guy in Hawaii, how'd you say it?
Ohio.
Ohio, maybe, yeah. he had like an extended clip because a lot of them have to reload, don't they? But he
Yeah.
put an extended clip on, so he didn't have to reload. So there was no stopping about it. He was just spraying.
Yeah, because that's what the guy in New Zealand kept having to do.
Yeah, kept having
when
to
he-
reload.
when he
Yeah,
went
this
and shot
guy had
the
like a
mosque up.
massive clip, so he knew what he was doing and stuff like that.
I think
It's like when in New Zealand when all those ones happened in where was it in New Zealand?
I don't know, New Zealand. New Zealand's small, innit?
It happened in somewhere in New Zealand.
it
Do you
was.
remember? And the video went round.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
went
The
into the mosque, didn't
Mosque
he?
shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, and the videos went round. I remember seeing the videos and just being like, "Fucking hell!"
I've
Yeah,
seen
it
I've
looked
seen
like Call of Duty,
It
didn't
looked
it?
like a Call of Duty,
Yeah,
didn't
I've
it? And he was
seen
just
it.
shooting at dead
Disgusting.
bodies and stuff. It's just unbelievable.
Because I think what happens a lot of the time is, like with the Muslim terrorists as well, they're all radicalised through some lunatic they meet online nowadays. And then this person's coaching and coaching and coaching for months, telling them how to
Yeah.
plan it all and stuff. And then when it comes to it, the person that's actually instigated it just releases the lunatic onto the public, if you know what I mean.
I think what it is, well, in this day and age, 2019, there's a lot of hatred around the world.
Yeah, needless
And then-
hatred. As I said before, like with us, we've got the knife crime over here, innit?
Yeah, but it's nowhere near on the level where it is. on
No.
there. I know that America.
But if we had guns over here...
and then I suppose with a knife, you can't go on a mass spree by the
No.
time you've killed one or two people.
But if we had guns
You're
over
gonna get
here,
shot, aren't
if
you?
we had easy access guns over here, the same
Oh, yeah, it
bullshit
would
would
be.
be happening.
It would be,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, the more people you arm, like civilians, the more problems you're going to get. We've got knife crime over here because we got access to knives. If we had access to guns, we'd have gun crime over here. The same would happen over there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, guys,
Right.
on to more of a positive.
Well, I wouldn't say positive,
No.
Kieran. I was quite traumatised this week. You know, very unforeseen circumstances happened this week.
This isn't another bushfire, is it?
No, it's not. No, Jay, don't even bring that up. That really still upsets me today. You know, earlier on in the week, it was raining, and I was up in my room. You know, as I am, and all I heard was Mum run down the stairs going, "Oh crap, crap, crap!" So my immediate reaction is someone's robbing the house. So what does Aaron do? Get in fight mode. I'm about to knock someone out.
What
yeah.
time is this at?
This is just after my gym, so I'm all pumped up. Yeah.
So this is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Aaron's got a very slight arm pump going on. Can you imagine? Just setting the scene there.
I'm about to knock someone out, yeah.
So
Someone gonna die tonight. Tonight.
And what, you come downstairs?
Come downstairs, and Mum is literally screaming in the garden.
What?
She's trying to pull the washing off the line, and I'm trying to put some shoes on there, and she goes, "Leave the bloody shoes and get out of here!" So I got soaked, yeah. New socks soaked, yeah. Fuming. Went out there, and I was taking it gently off the line, yeah. She literally yanking it off the line, yeah.
Yeah, because Aaron, you don't understand that it takes ages for that to happen.
Yes, I understand, Kieran, yeah, but there's no need to shout at me, is there, Kieran? I have feelings. She
You're a
goes,
piece of shit, Aaron.
no, I'm not, Kieran.
You are a piece of shit.
I had a very traumatic week, and on Sunday, yeah, boss man of the barbers ruined my life.
Why? What happened?
Way Aaron explained this to me was the funniest thing in the world.
You didn't get little man, did you?
So I didn't get a little man, yeah, so I went to the barbers, you know, after I went shops. I thought, you know, my hair's getting quite long, so I'll go to the barbers.
Aaron thought he'd go into Alibaba's, fresh trim in it. Right, geezer.
Guess, walked up to him, geezer outside having a cigarette, nodded at him, no, simple thing. Lads banter, all that, sat in the chair.
Didn't say a word, just looked how ugly you were, looking back at yourself thinking, I'm ugly, man.
I hate being in.
I am not symmetric, that's what I always think.
When I'm in the fucking hairdressers now, I have to look at myself in the mirror. I look like proper. I want to kill myself. Do you know what I mean? And I'm looking.
Slumped over.
I'm just like looking at myself.
Looking at yourself thinking, I am fucked, innit?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I look at those patches in your hair thinking, that ain't great.
I feel to go home to Charlotte. I feel to go home to Charlotte and then say to her, "What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
How could you get with someone like me? I look like a slug. I I look disgusting. I'm looking at myself in
Charlotte
the mirror.
goes, I like slugs.
And
And out the room.
then as soon as I get my hair cut, I feel fresh. And I'm like happy walking out there with a skip in my step.
Well, Jamie, that wasn't the case with me. I went in there, boss man sat me down in a chair, was like, sound, whatever. Never seen a guy before in my life. He might have been another customer. Honestly, I've never seen a geezer in my life.
Your hair don't look that bad now.
It don't look that bad now, Jamie, because I got it sorted out. Basically, sat in a chair, geezer doing my hair, done that side pretty good. You know, it's not that good no more.
Did nice fade.
Because
That fresh
reasons
fade.
you will know, it's not that good no more. This side though, this side here, yeah. So my right side, so what you're looking at now, my left side, yeah. Boss man cut a line into my head,
A line?
a line into my head, so like that, it was like there, yeah. So my hair was a lot longer on the sides than it is now, because as you can see, it's long up here, yeah. See it?
Yeah.
And it's short, really short here, because I got mum to even it out. Yeah, because boss man cut a line in my head like that, yeah. left it, yeah.
we'll put the picture up on Instagram.
Left it, yeah. Geese goes to me, yeah. Sorry, boss, I slipped.
No.
I was about to knock him out there and then.
Aaron was looking at himself.
Did you pay?
Screaming.
I paid, yeah.
What, the
I
full
just wanted to
amount?
get out of there, innit?
Full £8?
For £8.
Did you give him a £10 note?
No, I gave him £8, and you get £8, bruv. I want that £2 back.
I can't
I always
believe
give him a tenner.
Geezer.
Change.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah. I was sitting there, like, I was thinking, this is it now. I've had enough. Like, I just want to get out of this place, and he's just ruined my life. Yeah. So it does rest my hair in it.
Let me see the side of your head.
Can't even see it now, can you?
No, you can't see it because I got mum to shave it down. Yeah. And I can't. Literally, he ruined my life, Jamie. Yeah. And I was sitting there. I was thinking, what am I gonna do in my life? Yeah. And then when I was sitting, after we'd done it, two guys come in. Yeah. And I'm thinking, alright, cool. They're holding hands. I was thinking, oh, they might be gay or something. I'm not joking. They were. I thought it might be gay or something. Cool. Yeah. What I found out, one was autistic, and the other one was his brother, or some carer or whatever. And he sat down next to me, and the guy that was caring for him, or his brother or something like that, he goes, just a one all around. So basically, like nearly bald. And I was thinking, oh no, he's gonna look worse than I do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got a line in my head, but I'm not. At least I'm not bald. Do you know what I mean? And starts doing hair. He actually had a good hairdresser. Alright. Yeah, so he started doing his hair and he started screaming, grabbing me. He's next to me, so when he gets the scissors out, the hairdresser gets scissors out, he's freaking out. He doesn't like scissors. So he's like freaking out in the chair, and he's grabbing me. He's grabbing my arm, so my arm's like this, and like that, yeah. And Geezer's trying to sort out the rest of my hair in it because
he's already
he's messed up. He's messed up the hair when my arm's still.
He's looking at it, yeah, and he's thinking, the guy's thinking, if I shave him with it off, when he realised it.
The guy's messed up my hair.
Yeah, I would have just been like, put me back to baby silk smooth, innit? That's what I've done.
This was a spontaneous haircut.
He fucked your haircut.
Just
This
finish
is
me
a
up,
spontaneous haircut, yeah, and it's probably the worst time of my life, yeah. So he's throwing my arm about, yeah, and the guy is waiting behind me for it to stop, but they're just not. He's just not stopping. He's freaking out. So they got my haircut done first, yeah, and he waited for me to go so they can cut the rest of his hair because they already cut a big chunk out of it. So there was no going back. Then that was it. He's getting them all around. That was it, yeah. But my boss man, you know, he cut a chunk out of my hair and thought that'll do. I'd sleeve that. Sorry, boss, I slipped. Yeah.
what does he look like? I'm not going to this geezer.
He has possibly the worst haircut I've ever seen in my life. He has like no hair on his head, but there is hair. If you know what I mean, it's like string on his head. So got it shaved up and everything. and it's looking alright now, but it's still. I don't feel like I forgive him. I don't feel I can forgive him.
Well, there's a new place down the road that's opened up, isn't it?
Yeah, I might have to try there because
It's not when Kieran
I'm traumatised.
when me and Kieran had long hair. We used to have mum trim our hair for us. Do you remember? Because she used to be a hairdresser years ago.
yeah,
And every time Kieran would get his hair cut, he'd then go into the bathroom for 25 minutes and cry while looking at the hair, saying that you've done something wrong. It's too short on this side or something like that.
Jamie, I'll put up your hair and just put onto Instagram and just.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it being short on one side. It's when it's short in one particular spot. that's what I have.
It's so fast to dry up into Aaron's hair and it makes it more aerodynamic.
Yeah, well, I never get a good barber anymore. I always get the really bad ones.
Yeah.
Well, just say that you don't want them then. Just be
yeah,
like,
but I'm not that brave, Kieran. I don't want to hurt them.
I'm not that brave.
I'm a nice guy.
Be brave, Aaron.
I can't. I'm a nice guy, Kieran. Innit? That was my week. That was actually last week. Yeah, I cried. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I'm joking, you tit.
I'd be fuming.
I was fuming.
I would say to him, "You're gonna have to give me a high fade, innit? Like a skin fade."
I was going for a skin fade. It was low down at the bottom, but it's not supposed to be low there, Jamie. Halfway up my head, it's not supposed to be low, innit? It went low, high, low. Disgusting. Move on.
That's going on Instagram. That picture of Aaron. We've got a picture of Aaron that's going to be going on Instagram of his hairline.
What is a Kentucky Klondike bar?
A Kentucky Klondike bar.
Yeah.
Is it sexual?
KLON Dyke bar. Klondike.
Alright, Dyke sounds Dutch. Kentucky chicken. Is it a Dutchman shoving Kentucky Fried Chicken up his bum? No.
Is it sexual?
Is it a Dutchman shoving Kentucky Fried Chicken up his bum, Kieran?
It involves sexual penetration of some sort.
Is it a Dutchman shoving Kentucky Fried Chicken up his bum?
No, Aaron.
Is it?
It have to be Dutch to do it.
No, because you said. But you said Dyke. You said Dyke, didn't you?
What is it? Kentucky.
Klondike bar.
Klondike, but a bar.
As in Klondike and then bar, so it's not like.
So.
But bar is spelled like a chocolate bar.
As in BAR.
Is someone
Okay.
using Kentucky Tennessee whiskey as lubricant for penetration?
No. It is.
Hold on, I'm gonna have a guess. That is someone eating Kentucky Fried Chicken and pooing, and he's Dutch.
No, that's completely
That's
wrong.
not sexual, is it?
A Kentucky Klondike bar is the act of freezing a bowel movement and sexually penetrating an other
I weren't far off.
with the frozen bowel movement.
For fuck's sake. The thing is, someone somewhere has probably done that.
Well, it has to be for it to be a thing, I
It's supposed
suppose.
to be a thing, yeah. Can you imagine if there was like corn in it?
So if you ever hear someone say they've Kentucky Klondike their missus, you know
You know they got some freaky
that they've
stuff
got
going
some
on.
shit in the fridge.
Yeah.
They got like a
Literally.
little bit of corn just slips out.
Or as Jamie's case. or Jamie's case, blood. He's
Blood.
been liking a bit of blood poo recently, ain't he, Jay?
No, I was just explaining when a dog eats chocolate, Kieran, what happens?
He doesn't put up the wall blood, Jamie, if you give it a little bit of chocolate.
Right, what is duck butter?
Duck butter.
Yeah, duck butter.
Is it
Sperm and piss mixed, put on bread.
is it tossing off a duck and then using it as lube?
That's even... No, that's awful. Another guess? You were nearly there with a combination of things.
Piss and...
Butter.
Piss and...
Butter.
Piss and bar.
Piss,
Duck's butter.
piss and cum and... shit on bread.
That's
Why is it served on bread?
that's our atomic bomb,
No.
Jamie.
Piss and shit.
No. It's when you pop a spot and the thing comes out.
Oh,
the
that
liquid,
is abysmal.
The liquid comes out and you come at the same time and you kind of wipe it together. Is that what it is?
No,
Use
but
it as
it is a
lubricant.
combination. It is the combination of sweat from the ball sack
That is the
and
worst thing I've
anus
ever heard.
that creates a buttery film on the grundle and butthole, occurring usually from an unwashed scrotum, creating a smelly odour that worsens in thickness and odour by the minute. So basically, it's the sweat between your gooch
And
that
your bum.
gets so bad that it creates a film.
It creates a film.
How
Like a sweaty
have you
film.
not showered? How was the person who?
So could
You need to shower. People need to shower.
So if you ever heard someone say they got duck butter,
They need to get in the bath.
you need to get in the bar, hose them down, as Jamie says, throw a bit of Dettol on them.
Throw a bit of Dettol, get in the bath. I've just got to say, for Aaron's guest there, that was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
When he
Sweat
said popping a spot
and come
while
on.
masturbating and then wiping it all together into one.
Right.
It's like blood, pus, and cum.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Last one then, guys, to lighten the mood. What is a Bosnian seesaw?
Is it basically you're chilling on a seesaw?
And
A
it
woman's
is, once again, sexual.
Is one woman one end,
Penetration.
yeah. One woman's one end, yeah, on a seesaw. Man's under her, yeah. On the other end, there's another woman with another man under her, and they just go.
You're actually nearly there, to be fair.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Basically,
You're talking about 69.
No, they're on a seesaw, yeah, at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. With, you know,
What, an actual seesaw?
Yeah,
it's
just
a
down your
seesaw,
local
innit?
park, yeah, you just see four
Yeah.
people going at it.
It's like a 5-year-old on a swing and they're
Yeah.
having a fucking gangbang on the seesaw.
Yeah, that's basically the thing of it.
They just put a
Someone's
face...
screaming,
Put-
Molly, don't look!
Put-
Molly!
They're facing the kids away from the gangbang just so they don't
You
see
see,
it and tell them not to look back.
You see young little Declans on the swing, yeah, and you've got the crazy Bosnians next door having a gangbang on the swing. What's it called?
Seesaw.
Seesaw. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Though?
But
Like,
if you, like...
a woman's one end, yeah, and a man's under her with an erect penis, yes, her ass is showing. She's wanting it, Jamie. At the other end is the same. So when they go up and down, they are penetrating.
Where is she, though, on the seesaw?
There's two women on each end.
Oh, on each end?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's two men with erect penises.
No, that's not a Bosnian seesaw.
Why is it Bosnian?
It is...
No, it doesn't have any, it's just random.
Is it?
A Bosnian seesaw
It has nothing to do with Bosnia.
is when a man...
And the woman like each other very, very much.
is when a man is on a seesaw, yeah, and a woman sits on his face.
Is it? Do you know there's like little things that rock back and forth with a spring under it?
Mm.
Yeah. Is it a man like on one of those with his penis out, and then the woman's just on the other end of it, and he's just going like that into her, isn't it?
It's like slowly rocking into
He's
her.
like rocking back and forth into her. Innit?
Okay, it is when a man needs to pleasure two women at once. He puts a strap on backwards and thrusts it back and forth while another girl is bent over in front of him and behind him.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So he's doing the double.
That's overtime.
That's
that is.
weird, isn't it?
That's
He's
overtime.
putting in shifts. He's putting
Yeah.
in work. That's what he's doing.
Mate.
That is some work because you wouldn't be feeding one of it, will you? You wouldn't be
No.
feeding the one.
I wouldn't bother that. Like, if
Would
someone's
you
on-
have a threesome if you had the option to? With two,
What with a Bosnian seesaw threesome going on?
if you had two women that
You
were
stra-
game
Hold on, sorry.
and you were single,
You got to strap a strap
Course I
onto
would.
your ass.
Yeah, backwards.
How do you do that?
have you not watched porn? It's just like
What,
you
you
just
don't-
strap it around your body.
You don't strap it on your ass though, innit? Go on, Gareth. Shove it on your ass. Let's have a go. Bosnian seesaw style. Come on, grow
Well,
up.
if you've got
Just
two
put it on
girls and they
backwards.
both want to be penetrated, you've only got one penis. What are you going to do?
Just take turns, love. Calm down.
Dip your toe in it.
What are you going to do?
Dip your
It'd be like
toe.
Jay
You're
from in
obviously
between,
going to
isn't it?
Bosnian seesaw, aren't you?
Bosnian seesaw is not high on my agenda.
The only thing high on your agenda, Aaron, is subscribers.
Subscribers.
Yes, we need subscribers. I've got one here. Oh no, I can't tell you that one.
Yeah, you can. Just say it. You're a pussy. You don't say it. Say it. Say it.
No, I can't.
Say it,
That's
Jamie.
too much.
Just say it.
That's too much.
Say it.
Right. Anyway, while Jamie's looking for that one, have you guys seen this week on the news that a group of scientists have brewed up a bottle of vodka using the crops from Chernobyl?
Oh Jesus.
What, the ones that were there then?
Yeah, in the abandoned zone.
Oh no.
And do you know what it's called?
Atomic bomb.
It's called Atomic.
That's
And they say it's safe to drink.
well, you know.
That's fucked up, isn't it?
So you're trying to tell me that they can't still back go in? They can't. People can't still live there.
I think that's a gimmick, innit? I think they're pretending they've done that for a ploy to sell vodka
You can't live.
to the masses. Oh my god.
Yeah, but can you imagine like that you must have really run out of ideas in the vodka industry to be like, what can we do to spruce things up a bit? Do you know what I mean?
What makes me laugh about that? Yeah.
And you head to Chernobyl and you're thinking, I'll just pick some crops.
What makes me laugh
Yeah,
about
I'll
that?
just go around the corner from it and just fucking pick up a few
You got-
potatoes that creates vodka, innit?
You've got to remember. Yeah. First of all,
From there.
and what makes me laugh about that? Scientists are doing that. Yeah. Do they not have anything better with their lives to do?
Apparently not.
Like, grow up. That's all I've got to say to that. Grow up. Plus, vodka's butter.
Would you
isn't
drink? I'll drink that. Fuck it.
it? Sorry, you're right, aren't you?
Well, it's worth trying, isn't it? If they said, oh, Mr. Jimmy, my man, yeah,
Why are you Jamaican?
we have.
They're not Jamaican. Oh, what's that? What got mad? You know.
Well, it wasn't Jamaican. It was.
That was
French.
Jamaican. French.
Yeah, he's
mi-
a bit French. You know,
Mr. Jimmy, my man, yeah.
Russian.
We got some vodka, Chernobyl vodka for you to try, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you German? What is going on with your accent? You got Jamaican, German, Russian. What?
As we
who are
can tell by
you,
last
Jamie?
week, Jamie is terrible at accent. His northern turned into Swedish like pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
So, Jane, where are you meeting this geezer? Innit? Where you
Like
meeting him?
in some kind of like, do you know when you have like Taste of London or something like that, where
Yeah.
you've got like food and drink festivals?
So you're trying to tell me that you're a few folkers in at the Taste of London, someone comes up to you and goes, "We've got this Chernobyl drink to try."
Yeah.
You're like, "All right." They're
I'll be
like,
like-
"Well, we tested it, so we tested some of it."
I'll be like, is it safe? And he'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like,
Jane, what if we put
give me a taster.
You'll be like, "Decent."
What if
Yeah.
we put like an atomic bomb in
Throw
it?
me some of that over
Yeah.
here.
I trust you, Dave, that I met 30 seconds ago,
Yeah.
who's trying to sell me a bottle.
So
Yeah.
his name's Dave, but he's French.
And he hasn't even got a stand. He's
Well,
just got-
his name is Dave.
Or
His
just put
name's
David-
Dave. He hasn't even got a stand. He's just got a bit of paper that just says "brewed in Chernobyl."
Atomic.
Yeah, and Chernobyl spelt wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still go for it, would you, Jay?
I would still do it.
You,
Oh, right.
I had when we had a few people around our house. We bought the. Do you know in Mexico you can get tequila and
with
it's
animals in it.
with animals in it, and
Yeah.
it's traditional for a worm or a scorpion to be in it.
It's a scorpion, yeah.
No, it's traditional for a worm,
Oh, is it?
really, but scorpions go in them as
Well,
well.
you can get snakes as well, can't
Yeah,
you?
I've got a snake inside one
Yeah.
from Thailand, but you wouldn't drink that because that's like you're gonna die if you drink that because it's not actually alcohol. It's like formaldehyde that keeps it like
The snake.
it keeps the snake
Whole.
whole.
Yeah.
But at the party, we decided to open that tequila up,
What, the one with the scorpion in it?
the one with the worm in it,
Worm. Okay. How big's the worm?
probably like that big.
It's about the
And what,
size,
you dangled the worm in your mouth, did you?
about the
I
size
didn't
of your
know.
penis.
That didn't go nowhere near my
You
mouth.
slurped it.
But obviously, that has been dead in that for months and months and months and months and months, and we all drank it.
Do you have a death
Because you
wish?
dumb.
Do you have a death wish, Jay?
You were
You
dumb.
could have died.
You could have been pooing blood up the walls, innit?
Yeah,
No one else
Dealing
could
with
have helped you
and
there,
Barry.
innit?
I could have been like a dog on chocolate.
Yeah.
I could have been
literally.
like a dog on chocolate and shitting up the wall,
Did it
blood
taste-
up the
Did it
wall.
taste nice?
Because that's what is going to happen, Kieran, when you come back this weekend after trusting Aaron alone with the dog.
Poo blood up the wall here, innit? All over your room.
And his harness will be like in a shrine where he realises he hasn't been out for 2 days. And in dog terms, that's like 4 years.
Jamie, if a dog builds a shrine,
There's no way in hell Aaron's walking
making
that
money.
dog.
We are making money if a dog builds a shrine. So you should be thanking me, son.
Are you going to walk the dog, Aaron?
Yes.
I doubt it.
Yes.
And round the block doesn't count as walking the dog.
Jamie, I'll walk the dog.
Yeah, but obviously we've had quite a low episode this week, so what I'm going to try and do is pick it up with something stupid that I've read this week about this geezer that's tried to escape from prison dressed as his daughter.
Yeah.
But not only was he dressed as his daughter, he was dressed wearing like a latex mask. Have you saw it? Have you seen it?
No.
He was wearing like a latex mask.
Is that El Chapo or whatever his name is? The
No, it's a Mexican guy though.
Mexican-
He is Mexican.
Mexican drug lord.
Yeah.
Did you see how he escaped from prison, El Chapo?
He's escaped like 4 times.
Yeah,
that
but
guy.
one of the ones, the helicopter crashed through the roof of his cell, didn't it? And it took him out.
Like something out of
And
fucking
then
Red
another
Dead
one,
Redemption or
didn't
something.
he build a tunnel underneath
hold
his
on.
toilet or something?
Hold on, Kieran. A helicopter crashed into a cell in Red Dead Redemption.
Alright, GTA then.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption is a cowboy game, Jay. There's no helicopters in
Well,
Red
they
Dead
would like
Redemption.
rip the gate off, wouldn't they? And then fucking with a horse
But
or
yeah,
something.
apparently another way he did it is like literally like Prison Break. He made a tunnel behind his toilet.
Yeah.
tunneled
Went,
out.
and it went way like
Apparently,
low
like
to
he
the
had
ground.
to do it his end, but the Mexican drug, his people who works with him,
Doing the other
cartel,
end.
did it the other end.
Yeah, it was fucking mental.
It took him months, but yeah, they finally found him now. Because his son's got Instagram, innit? And he's like
Oh,
got
really?
like millions and millions of followers, and he like puts up pictures of his like gold Lambos.
He's in prison right now, isn't he?
He's,
Who,
he's,
El
just,
Chapo?
he's just
yeah,
been
he
picked
just went
up
down.
again.
He just went down for like life.
So
Well,
He'll probably
He'll
get
be out like 2 years.
this is how the drugs guy was caught.
What the fuck?
Looking rather sexy.
He kind of I don't know what he looks like. He kind of looks like a
like
crazy Chinese person.
yeah, it looks like a Chinese person.
There was a
Cos-
Chinese
Oh
person.
man, that's like a
Cosplay.
serial killer looking like thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like Leatherface, isn't it?
How did he get that in there? They must have imported it in or
Basically,
He
he's
tried to escape that way.
something. Oh,
so basically what's happened. He's
pretty good disguise though. To be
I
fair.
bet his missus has come in. Yeah, she pulled out the wig and that from her ass, and just handed it over to him. Like,
Yeah, because they would get searched and stuff, so she
Come
would
on.
have it like that latex
Up
ass
her
like
bum,
folded
innit?
up in
Like,
her
Jeffrey.
ass crack or something.
like Jeff, the plan goes down tonight. Put on the wig and the mask. You'll be out soon.
Or maybe they put it in like a birthday cake, like they always do.
Oh,
with it.
like at
Yeah.
the bottom, yeah. Oh,
He
that's
just has a
class.
bit of cake, and inside of it is a latex mask.
latex mask, a wig, and 2 fake breasts.
And a pair of glasses as well.
And that's just a normal Saturday night for James.
But his daughter must have been in there for him to then pretend to be the daughter
Yeah,
coming
well,
out,
yeah.
innit?
she'll just come in for like a visit, innit? And then
Wonder how he got caught.
Well, if you look at that fucker,
What,
walking
yeah,
but
fast-
I mean-
hold on. What do you mean? Wonder how he got caught in it? It's like
Yeah, but I mean, from a glance, you would think that's just a normal person.
a Chinese guy got caught going abroad,
he probably tried it before. Didn't
trying to get into another country that he couldn't get asylum in, and he was dressed with one of them latex masks, but as like an old. It was a young guy, and he was dressed like an old man.
He? Oh, that was good though. He looked
And
good.
he
though.
actually he looked good, and he actually got through. The only reason he was picked up was because he was acting so nervous in the airport on the other side. So he made it to the country and everything. Had the
That's
like
real
12-hour
weird, isn't it?
flight.
I think that's like France.
Yeah, but don't fucking don't. It looked like one of them sex doll people. Have you seen
Yeah,
them
it kind of
people?
looks like a gimp mask or something.
Yeah, there's people that actually dress up like a sex
Or-
doll now.
Or like some snuff film where they cut off like the parent's face in and put it on their body and then like bang each other in it.
I've never seen a snuff film like that.
I've
Aaron.
never seen a snuff film, but
Is that what you assume happens?
yeah, like the guy cuts off the woman's dad's face in it, puts it on, and then bangs it. That's probably how it happens.
That's Hills Have
That's
Eyes or something.
disgusting.
But Yeah, they obviously the sex dolls are brought up before, innit?
Mm.
So there's just like normal latex sex dolls, but there's now people that dress up as sex dolls.
That is, yeah. People in.
So they wear them latex
People have
masks
so much
over
kink,
their
don't
face,
they?
and like they like have sex with other men.
I feel like that is very, very wrong, and quite, you know.
Would you be into that, Aaron?
Might try it, wouldn't we? Should we try it? No?
You're not a freak that way, Kieran.
Not
No.
you don't want to put on a latex mask here and
What about people that dress up like animals?
furries. Would you bang a dog, Kieran? That's what he's asking you.
I'm wondering, would I bang a dog?
Would
Of
you
course
bang
I
a
would
dog?
fucking bang a dog.
No? What about a cat? You like pussy, don't you?
What was that laugh that you just did?
I'm trying
I watched that on the computer and it lasted for about 10 minutes.
I'm trying not to cough. For some
You-
reason, I keep coughing when I'm
You
laughing.
like pussy, don't you, Kieran? Would you bang a cat?
Aaron Maltman.
Would you not bang a
You
cat?
you need to get a woman just to find out what a pussy feels like.
I know what pussy feels like, Kieran. Don't worry about that, son.
Oh, the secret tales of Aaron.
But no, but you get like the furries, don't you? The furries that dress up like animals,
Yeah.
and like the bronies and things like that. Like,
They
dress up like the.
And they have like full blown
Do
sexual.
the bronies dress up like them, or do they?
I think some of them do
look what?
when they're like bronies.
When they dress up like the
People that are sexually attracted
to My Little Pony.
To My Little Pony.
Oh,
So like full grown men.
I think they dress up like them, or they just have them
or
on
just
them, don't they?
or just
Yeah.
bang a stuffed
So My
toy.
Little Pony is actually predominantly
Just-
bought by bronies now,
just-
not actually children. Do you know that?
Or if they just cut out like a hole in the bum.
Yeah, they actually
then-
like make them into sex toys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I watched a documentary on that.
that's lovely. That is.
Yeah,
You know. Yeah, you have your hobbies, of course.
they have like meetups, like cosplay meetups.
Yeah, it's not.
At
That's
like
not right. They make a lot of money, furries, you know, off like webcams and stuff.
do they?
Yeah, there's like YouTubers out of furries. And
Oh
stuff.
my god, they do actually dress up like them.
Yeah, I knew they did.
That
yeah.
is creepy.
They always say for some reason,
I-
for some of them it's not sexual. They always say
But some of them don't dress up like them. They just kind of dress up in like the uniform, like
I-
looking like what they wear.
I
like-
honestly do think they're like people that.
yeah, look
that's
at this.
not
Look
right.
at this fucking.
Yeah,
idiot.
like these people are really broken, like mentally.
He's got wings attached to his back.
Do you know
there.
what that is? Do you know what that is? Yeah.
It-
It's not no, Aaron. Do you know what that is? Things are too
not right,
acceptable
man.
nowadays.
Yeah, but that can't. You
Things
can't-
are too acceptable.
What would you do if you
nowadays.
walked in and I was wearing a Brony's uniform?
I would
Yeah.
put you.
And I was like, call me Sparkle Dust from now on.
sparkle.
I would put you in a cage, Kieran.
You-
I would
If
look.
you walked in
I
and
would
I
lock
was
you in a
dressed
room.
in a purple and pink like latex suit
Do you know, like in
with
the
some
50s,
wings on my back and a hat and a wig on, multicoloured wig on, and I was like, call me Sparkle Dust. What would you do,
Like
Jamie?
I get
I'd
accepting
put you
things.
like in an etiquette school or something to try and bring you back to normality. Do you know
You
one
just
of
have
them-
to put me in the army, innit?
Yeah, just like one of them people that just like whip you or something.
No, I would hit you so hard with like a baseball bat until you got brain damage. You forgot who you were. Because I'm never seeing you in that costume again.
I think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but we'll go
I
with
think
it.
that was just bang on, son. To be honest.
But do you not think that things are too acceptable nowadays? That now everyone's just saying, "Oh, because I can get away with this, I will do that now."
It's attention seeking.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's what it is.
no one puts a unicorn horn in his head without attention
50 years ago, you weren't seeing people dressing up as fucking dogs in that way.
Do you reckon, yeah, that geezer dresses up in a My Little Pony costume when he knows he's home alone all day? No. He only does
Yeah,
it
it's
for
definitely so
attention.
people can see him, but it's their kink, isn't it? Like everyone's into their own kind of stuff. You get people that are put into those latex bits of plastic and taken all the air out of, so they're just like
oh
a
yeah,
sheet
yeah.
of
Vacuum
vacuum sealed,
vacuum sex.
like
yeah.
sex thing, and the only
It's like
thing
a
that's-
gimp mask, innit?
Yeah, but like the whole
The whole
body,
body's, like,
and,
sucked
it's,
in.
and it's like a 4x4, isn't it? Like a big, like paper-looking thing that you kind of like get into.
Yeah, you
Suck
like
the
lay
air
on it,
out.
don't you? And then it like sucks down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how we know about that, Kieran?
How's that?
The what's that called? What was it called on
Sex.
Channel 4 or whatever it was? No,
OAP's in the game.
no, it was pure. Isn't it like something gold?
What?
Porn stars. That's it. I know the Porn Stars, the TV show.
Yeah.
That's how I know about it, because someone brought it into the Porn Stars, the one in Detroit. The TV
that
show.
hardcore porn.
Hardcore porn, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone tried to bring it in and tried to sell it.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
they were like, "Oh, I've used it," and he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Show me."
They got a
it.
sex
and,
swing
and,
as well,
and they
didn't
did it. Yeah. But he was like, "What is this?" He's seen a sex swing before, but he was like, "What is this?" Yeah,
That was a great
mad.
TV show.
Hardcore porn was brilliant, man. It was like literally fucking mental.
So fake.
some of the stuff that
Yeah,
used
it
to
was
happen.
fake. Yeah.
Do you remember that one then when that person was inside the fridges? And she just kept randomly jumping out and scaring people and running back into them.
You'd always look on the rack, yeah, and there's 900 fur coats, and then you've got this guy coming in trying to pawn his fur coat.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would they buy that for you for anything like less than $10?
And there was never ever anything decent like ever put in
It
there.
always made me
Yeah,
laugh.
So
Shit,
much.
yeah.
There was so much. Like, in Detroit, they must have the biggest knockoff thing going, like black market going,
Yeah.
because there was so much things of like, this is LeBron James's, or like
This is
Michael Jackson's.
This is LeBron
Michael
James'
Jackson's
like
or,
dad,
yeah.
and it's like it's not actually his dad though, isn't it? So they give him like £2
No, this
for
is
him.
Michael Jordan's basketball shoe, and it's just a
Yeah.
random person signed Michael Jordan on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was
And he'd be
never
like-
properly authenticated, was
And he'd
it?
be like,
Yeah.
"This is
Ever.
worth like $200,000."
And they go in there and they think like all their gold chains are worth millions,
Yeah.
and they go in and it's like not
I'll
even
give you
proper
$2.
gold or something. And they're like, what the fuck?
They're like, "I'll give you $2." You give me $2?
Always made me laugh. Do you know when they would go in and they're like, it's the girlfriend and boyfriend, and they're having to pawn the engagement ring,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah, he got it for me last year, but we're going through some bad times. We're gonna have to get this pawn just for a couple of weeks till we get paid. And then she goes, oh yeah, that'll be $300. She'll be like, what?
He told me it's 15,000. What do you mean $300? You can't ask for
And
that.
then the geezer's just like slinking off into the
They
background.
they
'cause he
walk
knows,
in there
innit?
with like a DVR from like 2002, innit? And they're like, I want $900 for this.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's worth like $50, not even $50.
It's like
And then he
$10.
like grabs it off the side and he's like, I'll take my business elsewhere. It's like, who else is going to buy a DVR from like 2002?
And then, like they had the biggest security
And then-
guards going in it, and
Yeah.
they used to just like literally pick people up and walk them
Because
out.
Les was cool. His name was Les, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then his son and his daughter were fucking idiots.
Annoying, yeah. They were.
She was like really, really like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow," and that's what you could hear.
That's Seth. He pissed
Yeah,
me
Oh,
off,
and
man.
Seth, yeah.
He used to
He really
slimy
annoyed
little
me,
twat.
man. He always wore the same shirt. Did you
I'd
notice that?
knock him out, man.
Always wore the same
Les
shirt.
moping about in his big coat.
Yeah, his leather coat. And he just come out and he's about 3 foot tall, and he's starting on like the biggest guy in the shop.
And people kicking off about the late fees because they get a late fee when they don't bring the stuff back, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like, but I forgot my ticket. And they're like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. You still get like a text or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he's like, I lost my phone. And it's like, oh my god.
They'll be like, "You're not getting it if you ain't got a ticket."
And it's
I ain't
like-
got my ticket.
Detroit must be so bad because people used to like pawn the same stuff in every single month. They used to come in like take their TV in.
I know it's a poor area
And pawn
because
it.
Detroit was where they had all the steelworks for the cars,
Yeah, and then they got
and
rid of them all.
then that all with new cars now. There's barely any like proper metal work
They've
on
got
them.
metal on them, yeah.
It's all plastic bullshit, isn't it? So the whole of Detroit went to shit. That's what would happen to Luton, you know. If we lost IBC and like GKN and all like the big factories in Luton, we'd be fucked.
Nah, you're
No,
right,
we've got
'cause
the
the
airport.
airport's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the airport
That'll
only
be forever
that's only
expanding.
yeah, it's got to be expanding, but
it's-
it's never going to
It's different though,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
jobs
employ
there.
the same amount of people.
Yeah, it will. Guarantee you. If
You
that
can't-
becomes an international
That's over a
airport-
You
1,000
can't,
people.
you can't compare Detroit and Luton. Innit? Detroit is a lot bigger.
Yeah,
Luton,
but I'm
innit?
talking about on a smaller scale in England's terms, isn't it?
It doesn't matter, innit? Luton
But-
doesn't matter.
That was one of my favourite. I used to prefer that to Porn Stars, even though I did like Porn Stars.
Porn Stars was good at the beginning, but then it got so stupid.
You had the
Yeah.
you had the interesting stuff from Porn Stars. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
learned, you learned something from Porn Stars, whereas hardcore porn was just
Pure
people
kick-off.
screaming at each other, which was amazing.
Yeah, there would never be anything interesting that was actually being sold, is it?
No.
But the in Porn Stars, they went through a stage where every single thing, they'd get out some guy to come and look at it.
Yeah.
And it was always that Amish looking guy that had like the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
hat and the beard. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from the university and I've just come to look at this today."
And
I'm
most
thinking he knows everything about everything, does he?
and
this
most of
guy?
the time, the person would just accept the price, even though it's just ridiculously low. And then,
Yeah, yeah.
then
I remember
thing.
about a year ago, 2 years ago, I went for a stage of that's all I used to watch is like
Yeah,
History
same.
Channel and things like that.
Same.
I remember you used to watch American Pickers every day. That was like last year.
Yeah, I liked American Pickers.
American Pickers was good as well.
Oh, I found him
There were
so
so many
annoying.
rumours that them two were gay together, and then they ended up being married.
Yeah, but they used to find like the coolest stuff like ever,
Yeah, and it was like in
and
the
that's their
middle of a
business. Do you know
shithole.
what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. But in like America, they have them types of places
You,
like untouched.
yeah, you couldn't do that in England.
Whereas
though.
here, you wouldn't get anything like that.
No.
You'd get a crackhead in the corner.
And
trying
like
to
there,
offer-
you could find
offer you
a
some
really
weed,
old car that's all broken down, but it's
Yeah.
worth an absolute fortune because of the numbers on the chassis and the
Yeah.
engine or whatever. But in America, in England, what are you going to find?
for
A Morris
Fox,
Minor, that's what you'll find.
or a Vauxhall Nova
Vauxhall
or whatever.
Corsa,
Do you know
innit?
what I mean?
my car.
Problem is, what the thing is with England is we are so small as a country.
Yeah, in comparison,
We're so densely populated. There's not
Yeah.
as much countryside to like
Yeah,
to have all these like hicks in the middle of nowhere that collect everything, collecting signs and memorabilia and everything. We don't have any of them. We just have like weird farmers that would shoot you if you walk near their land.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But everywhere else, like all the towns and that, you ain't gonna find nothing pretty cool.
Mm.
I know there's probably loads of places we don't have no clue about, but
Yeah, but that's what.
Plus,
They
in
would make a
England as
TV
well,
show
we're
about it,
too
though,
proud.
wouldn't
We'd just chuck everything away.
yeah, but that's
Yeah.
what you guys think though. Like that is what you guys like. What's the word? Strive for. Do you know what I mean? Like you strive for like a. If you went like picking, you strive for like a car, wouldn't you? Like
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
find a car. But whereas they'll go to a building, signs. No, if you go into a building and found signs and stuff, you wouldn't look at, would you?
no,
Because you have no idea.
what you're looking at,
Yeah. Whereas you just see a car and you think it's got to be worth a little bit of money at least.
It did
Whereas
make me think.
Whereas
though.
they go into a building and they find them sign and like that's $100.
Yeah, but I now think in that kind of mindset now where things like stuff could be expensive. Like stuff,
Of course.
people don't hang on to stuff in England. People throw things away a lot.
Yeah,
There's hoarders and stuff like that, but
England is more like if they have something of value, they'll get rid of it straight away. Like they wouldn't if I think about it because they got to deal with their family and stuff. Whereas in America, they're more proud of what they have, so they'll keep that. Really,
I think what a
If you
lot
know
of
what
it
I mean.
is like it made me realise when I was watching that, if I had like loads of money, I'd get like a garage. I'd have like an external garage built with like all cool cars in it, and like I would have all that like them signs and the memorabilia stuff around, so it looks like an old school like vintage place inside. If you know what I mean, like with the old like Pepsi. Because I used to watch that Rick's Restorations as well, which had like he would restore like old like Pepsi machines and stuff
gas,
like that.
and gas canisters.
Yeah,
stuff.
and gas things.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
even
but
though it's
where
all
is all that's Americana.
Yeah, it's Americana stuff, but I do like. the
Whereas
look
in
of all
English, we
that.
don't have British like stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're not really bothered.
No,
It's not really. There's not really a market.
When-
over
Also,
here for it.
these people that they pick out from, these people all know each other, so they go to one place and then they'll
Yeah.
suggest other places. Whereas in England, they don't have that neighbourhood vibe. They'll just be like, yeah, don't talk to Tim next door, he's a twat.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So
it's
less
like that.
friendly,
Yeah.
and you got in America as well. Like the cars were hot rodded in the '60s and stuff as well.
They just built better cars, don't they?
When here, the
Weird
street car things is like little boy racer shitty
Yeah.
like European cars. That is like the whole thing. And then when there's
They were-
like older cars, they're like part of a classic car club where they're like all vintage, fucking all original, and they're
Yeah.
boring. Not like when you have like a zooped up car that, like a Mustang or something, that was done up in the '60s, and then you're redoing it up again. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's like it's just different cultures, isn't it?
yeah.
And I think we are very, in this day and age, we're very much in an American culture. We, as young people, we watch more American shows than we watch English shows. We
just
are
better,
more
innit?
attracted towards American cars than we are towards
It's
like
just
British cars and
better
stuff
made,
like that.
better made stuff.
Do you not
really.
think?
Yeah,
I think that.
It's better made stuff, really.
The only reason I wouldn't live in America is because family ties and stuff. Otherwise, I would quite happily move over there.
I think I definitely would. I definitely would live in America.
You don't give a shit about your family ties. You just go.
Not really.
But then we'd have somewhere to stay, so it wouldn't be that bad.
I think America is like.
But everywhere's got its good
It'd
and
be my
bad.
type of
But
place.
yeah, those TV shows are just, and they're such shit TV. Whereas our shit TV is like fucking Coronation
Jeremy
Street
Kyle.
and things like
Jeremy
that.
Kyle.
Jeremy Kyle and things like that.
Loose
Whereas
Women.
they would watch that and be like, "What the fuck?"
Plus,
Yeah.
America,
You know what I mean?
The
Americans-
Chase. Everyone in England. Have you ever watched Gogglebox?
Yeah, they love
Yeah.
the chase. Everyone loves the chase.
Everyone in England is obsessed with the Chase, and I'm like, what
it's
the
so
fuck?
boring.
Yeah. Like I like a good quiz or whatever.
We're gonna hurt someone here,
But
but,
it's just-
it is.
It's just like a load of shit. It is a load of shit.
Very boring.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't like any of that kind of TV.
There is a lot of
I
quiz shows.
rarely watch TV now. When it comes to
Yeah,
things
I
like
don't
that.
watch. I don't watch TV at all now. It's all on like.
I don't watch like
Amazon and stuff.
Sky very much. The only stuff I watch on Sky, which isn't even an English program, is like My Kitchen Rules and MasterChef USA.
Yeah, it's like we watched like obviously Love Island, and that's about it.
No, I suppose Love
I,
Island.
But,
I didn't watch the whole Love Island. I got bored.
I gave up. The last week I didn't watch it.
I just.
I
I
didn't-
haven't.
when I am flicking through TV, I do still go on History Channel and just watch stuff on there.
So you got the package. Because I've had arguments with Sky, I got rid of the package. So ever since I moved out, I've not watched it, and I don't really miss it, to be honest. The only thing that I've noticed is America. Do you remember we watched all of the American Chopper?
Mm.
They're back now,
Oh.
and they're like talking to each other again because they had a massive falling out, didn't they?
Yeah, for years.
Paul Junior and Paul Senior.
Mm.
Um,
It's like I like Gas Monkey as well. Gas Monkey.
yeah, that's brilliant. And I watched, which I didn't realise was good, which was the one where all the guys from Gas Monkey that were kicked out
Mr.
Oh.
did their own
Garage.
thing. That was good. Because they were always just in chaos the whole time.
Yeah,
the
no, but-
entire time was in chaos.
Yeah, but it didn't have that. Richard Rollins just sells things, doesn't he? Like he just sells the TV program.
Well,
Which
he's a businessman, isn't he?
he knows that man.
He makes it his own. But
As-
yeah,
when Aaron
Plus,
Kaufman
he
went off and
loves
did
it,
his
man.
own show, it was the most boring show I've ever watched in my
but
fucking
it's because
life.
he's so good at building. It's the reason why.
He's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
obsessed
he-
with the mechanics, and I was just like, it's so boring.
Yeah, whereas
He kept doing,
Richard
like,
will make it entertaining for you because
Yeah.
he is just like living the dream. Really, like he is living the dream.
And you just see like the boys in the shop like driving around doing stupid shit in cars and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Made you want to be a mechanic, didn't it?
yeah.
Made
it
you
is.
want to have a
made-
like a
yeah,
proper sick hot rod
Yeah, it made it look fun.
made by them.
Yeah. I
Because they
wouldn't
look like
do
they're
that,
banging
it's
it
awful.
together, but then they're actually doing decent work.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
Is that still going?
Gas Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, I presume so.
Yeah, Fast and Loud's still going. They take longer though to make episodes now,
Do they?
and they do shorter series.
Oh, okay.
And he always has like a guest builder in.
Oh, so that's not because I know he was doing one where
So
he
they
was
always
doing a
have a guest.
TV show where he took over other people's garages.
Yeah, I watched that for a little while, but
Was that
it's,
good?
it's not as good.
No.
Was
It's the
that
same
him?
kind of shit. It is quite funny, but it's a little bit shit.
I
It's
did
not,
see that. I
Yeah.
quite like that actually.
yeah, it's all right, but it's not as good. But
He refurbished them, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he now does like he always brings in like a special guest kind of maker,
Yeah.
and they run it, and then the rest of the monkeys just work for him. That's about it.
See, that's pretty crappy then, because with a new person in, I always think there's like it's not like the natural thing, because he's basically trying to find a replacement for Aaron, isn't he?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
the
he's
thing. Yeah,
Once he gets to someone good in
Yeah.
that fits with the team, he will keep them.
he did a really sick Model A hot rod with this guy that's really famous in America. It was like a baby blue.
Oh yeah.
It was called the Road Runner or something, and it was proper nice.
I lost
One of the best
interest
cars
in it
there.
when every episode would be like a cliffhanger. Like they'd be like, "Oh, find out what happens next episode." It's
Yeah,
like,
they do.
like
That's
we
what they
just
do
watched an
now. It's
hour
like big builds.
of a program, and you're not going to see, not even going to show what's at the end of it. Like, come on.
Yeah,
like-
they were doing builds over 2 episodes, weren't they?
Yeah, and I also liked when he used to go out and find cars, like quick wins. Like he'd be like, "Oh, there's this Mustang I heard about." Blah blah blah.
Oh, like quick flips, yeah.
Yeah, when he goes to like these junkyards and there's like loads of cars and people look going like, oh, like my relative just died and he's got loads of cars and he just opened a garage and
Yeah.
there's just loads of them. Like that was so cool.
Do you know what was good
Just
actually
watching
that
them all.
I was surprised by, because I've ignored it since it was all changed, but do you know Top Gear? this year had.
Yeah, I've heard Top Gear's a bit better.
It has Freddie Flintoff and Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy McGuinness.
And that obviously Clarkson and that. Since they left, I've never bothered watching it, Top Gear anymore, because it was always hit and miss with me anyway. But I used to like when they do the road trips and stuff.
The road trips are amazing, yeah.
And with Paddy McGuinness and Flintoff, they basically act like they do on League of Their Own, where they're like constantly pulling each other's trousers down and stuff like that. So like pissing around the whole time, and it's really fun.
I just feel with Top Gear now,
program.
it's kind of got pushed out because there's just so much content out there now. That do you waste your hours watching?
Yeah, but it was good. I watched the whole of the last season. It was decent.
Yeah, I watched some of the funniest episodes were though.
I used to.
Do you remember he was driving the Robin Reliant, the freewheel car, and every corner he went round, he just flipped the car straight away, and then he went to like their meeting, and like car people in England are like super over the top about how like pristine their cars are.
Yeah,
and he just come into the entrance and he just slid the car on its side the whole way. And they're all just standing there looking.
The funniest bit is I still love it when they're on the they do the one in India and they're on the mopeds because the cars are too expensive to buy and they only give them like 15 million rupees, but that's fuck all. You can only buy like a moped for it.
Yeah.
And or motorbike or whatever. And Jeremy and James May buy Richard Hammond a massive boat. And obviously they have to keep it intact the whole time, don't they? Because it's a present.
Yeah.
And then he goes past this like massive truck full of people and it blows the boat up on the back of him and he's like, what the fuck? It's the funniest bit.
Hammond always had crazy nightmares, didn't he? Every time. There was always something bad happening.
He died, didn't he?
Twice.
Yeah. It happened twice. It happened to him recently, didn't it?
Yeah, because they do that show on Amazon now, which the last season bombed. The first season everyone watched because they still liked them.
Yeah.
The second season bombed because they were doing too much bullshit in the actual like camp. So now what they're doing on the third season is they're only doing road trips. Every episode would be a different road trip.
Oh really?
Yeah, so that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be good. Because I skipped all like loads of episodes because I couldn't be bothered with it.
I didn't like the second season. I watched one episode and it was shit.
Yeah. And then on the last episode, they were like, "Oh,
I really hated the bit when they were like, oh, and here's a celebrity," and they'd die.
Yeah.
And you'd be like,
but trying to take the piss out of BBC, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But obviously,
it's funny the first time.
Yeah, it was funny the first time, but they did it every episode. It was so shit.
Yeah.
It was proper
I
shit.
used to love watching Counting Cars. Remember Counting Cars?
Counting Cars.
Yeah,
with the Count, innit?
The Count. Do you remember?
He was a part of the porn star thing in Las Vegas as well.
And the restoration thing.
And he had like the bandana hiding his bad hairline.
Yeah. That was an amazing
cool.
TV show.
It had Rolly.
Do you remember that one I showed you? The one that was on Netflix, and he built that fucking shit orange and white car
the
with the bubble.
undercover cars. That thing. Yeah. What was that?
With the bubble on it. I don't know what it was called.
Oh,
but
I
it
didn't
was
even watch it in
awful.
the end.
No, it was on Now TV.
Yeah,
it was fucking awful. It was one of the worst shows ever. It was like this. I showed Jamie it, and it was one of the worst things you've ever seen, isn't it?
He like created concept-looking cars out of.
But then
these
he
old,
made the next episode, the last
cars.
episode of that season, because they haven't made a second one because it was shit.
Yeah.
He made one of the sickest cars ever.
Really?
But like the rest of the season was just shit. It was just this guy gave him 50 grand, and when he turned up, like this guy was into monster trucks and stuff like that, and he made like a thing that kind of looked like the Ghostbusters car mixed with a bubble. And it looked just so strange.
Like it had like do you know like a canopy over the top
thing. And he was like, "Oh, I want to fit," because he had like 7 kids because he was like a hillbilly guy. He was like, "I want to fit all 7 kids in it," and the bubble was only big enough to fit 2 people in it.
For God's sake!
And then the hillbilly was like, "I really like it," and you could tell he was like.
And the car was like over long, wasn't it? I remember it being like really
it was
long.
Like 15 foot long. It was ridiculous.
It looked stupid as fuck.
But
what car was it?
There was another one on Netflix that was pretty good.
It was originally a station wagon.
What was the one on Netflix that has the really sexy girl in it?
Sexy Ladies?
Me and you both watched it.
Oh yeah. The Mexican looking girl, isn't it? Dark hair girl with tattoos.
Yeah. No. She doesn't have tattoos.
She don't have tattoos.
No.
I can't remember now.
Do you remember the TV show where there was like 4 garages, and they was going to auctions for cars, in junkyards.
Yeah, Junkyard
And it-
Auction.
Yeah, that was good, man.
That was good. It had the guy with the gammy eye in it, who always used to win them.
I think so.
He always used to do the cars up really well as well. He had like one eye that
Oh.
went like looking at the fucking wall.
Yeah,
That
one.
was it. Car Masters Rust to Riches.
Yeah. Is there
Yeah.
only one season of that, or is there another season?
Yeah,
come
there's
out?
one season.
That was really good. I like that.
Yeah.
They
They made some pretty cool cars on that, and it had that girl on it. She kind of looks like Angelina
yeah
Jolie.
yeah. Netflix is coming out with some bangers at the minute
Yeah, and he made some pretty cool cars on that.
because I do like them type of
And
programs.
he would always do a flip, so he'd have to like start with a shitty car and flip up to his build that he wants to do.
Yeah,
But you'd have to like flip each one for each price. It was actually a pretty cool idea.
yeah. They used
But-
to do something similar to that as well.
It was not bad.
In another one where I watched, where they had it was
But I
like
remember
a
thinking
wrestler was
the
one
girl
of them.
on it was unbelievable, and I was
Yeah,
like,
she was fit. Yeah.
I immediately searched her nudes on Instagram, see if I on
Instagram.
Google on it, see if I can find that shit.
Did you watch Beastmaster?
No, Beastmaster annoys me.
Why does it annoy you?
The first one was
Beastmaster.
sick, and then after that it got silly. They did something else, didn't they?
What's Beastmaster?
Kind of like
Ninja
Total
Warrior.
Wipeout.
Yeah, I thought so.
But it's like
with,
you have to be skilled. Like Total Wipeout, you're just running.
But yeah, Beastmaster, you have to be like, they don't let you in unless
They're
you're
like
like some
proper
sort of like
climbers and
Olympic
stuff.
champion or a climber or something.
In the
like that.
first,
The guy that won the first season was like, he was just a rock climber, but he was well good at rock climbing.
yeah.
So the rest of them were like really, really strong, weren't they? But because the last,
If they're ever built or like a boxer or
they've
something,
got, like,
they do
really,
shit
yeah,
because they're way too
heavy.
much.
But they were the last one, like for the first season, it was like a massive vertical wall, and he had to climb up it, and he bossed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got all the way to the top real quickly. The other guy was like quite a big guy, but he bossed everything else with all like strength and stuff. And then he couldn't climb up the wall, could he? He got to a certain bit and he couldn't do it. He kept like falling down and trying to do it and falling down.
I always found it brilliant when they have a massive build up for this guy, yeah, like 10, 15, well, it feels like 10, 15 minutes, probably like a couple of minutes. Build up for this guy saying how he's doing it for his family and he's got like a mum with one leg or whatever the fuck's going on back in his country. And then
Sounds
he
like
gets to the
X-Factor.
first obstacle, which they call like the gears, and they literally
Yeah.
just jump onto this gear.
And it
And
spins, doesn't it?
and it starts going up, and then he jumps onto it and falls off straight
Yeah,
away.
straight away.
I'm just like all of that.
Nothing
for that.
beats Takeshi Castle when they're on the bridge and they
Oh,
boot
do you
the
remember
ball
that?
at their heads and the
Oh,
women used to
Takeshi
go
Castle's
flying. Do
amazing,
you remember
man.
that?
And it's just like it was the guy from Robot Wars as well that
Yeah.
used to do the voiceover, wasn't it?
And Takeshi's Castle, they never won the end.
Ever? No one ever done it.
Yeah.
No, they did. 2 people won it.
I've
the
never
whole
seen
time it was
anyone
on,
do
and
it.
they've rebought it back as well.
Yeah, they had Jonathan
It was
Ross
just
as
so
the guy to do it.
stupid though.
Oh, I
I
loved-
remember
I
every
loved
single
Takeshi
episode you just
Castle.
skip the end because you'd be like, no one ever
Yeah,
make
because
it.
they all just drove around them little stupid things,
Yeah.
isn't it, at the end? But I used to love it. Do you know when they used to run through the doors? And there'd be like loads
Oh,
of them
yeah.
just running through the doors trying to get to the end, and it's all like mud and stuff, and they're trying to get through. And then like,
Do you remember
the
the one
people
where
on other
there were
side
the
of
rolling
doors-
pins looking things and they had to run on
Yeah.
top of them and they were like
The
so
s-
slippy
The
Yeah,
stepping
yeah.
stones.
and they were just awful.
There
Oh,
was-
the stepping stones looked brutal as well.
And they would just stand at the beginning, even though we didn't know what they were saying. It was like, wow, like doing all this like jumping around and shit, and then just run, and then they'd probably like.
So that was made in like the
fall straight in the water.
1990s.
Do you remember
but
the-
it weren't aired until like the early
Do you remember the
2000s.
beehive one?
yeah.
Innit? The beehive one, where they just go through doors and they don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
outside
and
of
like,
it.
and on
And they
one
could run
end there
into
could be
one of the-
water or
Or
something
one of those
there.
geese.
geezers, isn't it? One of those geezers in like costume
Chasing them
stuff.
around.
Yeah, they used to scare the crap
I remember there was a
out of
couple
me,
guys that like, went through one door and managed to somehow slick in and go back through the other door and
Yeah,
run
that
through
was-
again.
I used to like that, man. That was
Yeah, Takeshi's
that was like
Castle
after
funny.
school time watching, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We used
it
to watch
was,
that
yeah.
Dog the
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter, bit of Simpsons or something like that.
Yeah.
Used to watch loads of stuff like that.
It's a lot different for me.
Huh?
It's a lot different for me. Mine was Disney Channel.
I don't think we had Disney Channel when we were little.
No, you weren't.
We watched Cartoon Network 90% of the time.
And Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit. I weren't massive on Yu-Gi-Oh. I was more Power Rangers and Pokemon.
Do you remember the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze?
Yeah. Love that.
When
Power
you look
Rangers
back
movie,
at Power
man.
Rangers now, man, it is so bad. It is literally so
Yeah, It just
bad.
makes you feel stupid, doesn't it?
And like the way they jump around as well was just so stupid and over dramatic. And like,
I remember.
Yeah, but then they started releasing like Dino Megaforce and
yeah,
Ninja Reality TV Star Force and,
Yeah.
and like fucking God's Gift
Ninja, Jesus.
Instagram Star Force, and you're like, what is going on, man?
and like,
And then when they have like a yearly meet-up and there's about 18 red Power Rangers, and you're like,
Yeah.
what's going on, man?
and there was like, when they were doing like right at the beginning, I don't know whether it got better as time went on. I doubt it did, but there used to be like when they turned into the Megazords, yeah.
And it was like a 2D model.
It was like a it was like a guy in a foam suit running around like a foam building scape, fighting like a guy in like a
it's
like
the worst.
dressed as like a shitty like Godzilla type.
But that
thing.
was all they had back then, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, and it
But
always
it's
makes
like
you
the
wonder.
the Power Rangers movie, even with the budget it had, it fucking sucked ass because it took them about 3/4 of the movies to get the fucking Power Ranger suits.
Yeah, I know.
They were like, oh my god, we keep failing. It's
And
like,
it turned what that Power Ranger movie made me really feel a bit like
Stupid.
what was that stupid movie that come out and it was trying to do something where he was like the son of the god of water. Do you remember that thing? It was like Percy something.
Oh, yeah.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, them movies were stupid as fuck, yeah. And it reminded me the same type of like
People like this.
humour as that. Yeah, people like them, but I really
No, but
did
like, it
them.
would have been good if they did something modern with it. They should have done like they made Power Rangers, and then like the Green Girl should have tried to take over the world or whatever. It would have been okay. Do you know what I mean? But
More
it was just
adulty.
so stupid. Yeah, they should have made it more adulty, and like people died.
A lot
Yeah.
of films don't actually like go back to nostalgia. Like, they do it very kiddified, which I don't get. Is what most of these people want to see, like a more adult version, because that's what they are. That's what they want to go back.
Like it
to
could have
what
been
they
like
were.
The Boys on Amazon.
Yeah, that was
It
brilliant.
could have been like a brutal version of that, like just a brutal Power Rangers film. That would have been quality. People would have been like, oh, but then you would have got people would have been like, oh my god, it's not my Power Rangers. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
because
different,
they
isn't
would
it?
have a huge following, especially like with the
Oh,
merchandise.
in
they would
like
put
Japan
out.
and stuff,
Yeah.
they're huge.
No,
aren't they?
I would say brutal, just a bit more edgy, not just like really
Have
kiddified.
you started to watch The Boys on the Amazon?
I don't watch much things, Jamie. To be fair,
The Amazon program, The Boys, is good.
It's
Like,
quality.
it is literally if you had superheroes that were just like normal people and just fame hungry drug addicts, basically, and then people trying to like right their wrongs because it's all to do with like governments getting too much involved and all that stuff. Is really good.
It's real good. It's
Yeah.
it's a really good.
completely
It's a
different
really
take on
different take on
superheroes.
superheroes, and it's basically Justice League in the modern day.
Yeah.
Because that's what all the characters are
So
based
What I
on.
couldn't get past though is their version of Aquaman
The
being
Deep.
being called the Deep, because he was called the Deep. Every time I saw him, I couldn't.
And Black
handle
Noir doesn't say
a
a
fucking
word.
thing. Yeah,
Not a word.
no,
He looks incredible on
Yeah.
it, and it's like, and I think that's the running joke, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? He's meant to be like a really edgy character, but he doesn't say anything at
yeah.
all.
That's why there's noir. innit?
Homelander annoys me.
Yeah.
He is like the gayest guy in the whole world.
Thing is, Homelander is.
He's like a completely over the top version of Superman.
Yeah. So I hate.
is it
It's
is it a comedy?
kind of
Comedy slash dark
That's probably
comedy
what it is then. It's
slash.
like-
Yeah, it's meant to be taking the piss, but then it's also brutal. Like some of the fight scenes.
I don't know how they
Yeah,
got
I'll
away
get that.
with the basic
Well,
copying
it's
of,
on
of
Amazon,
the
isn't it?
characters.
It's on Amazon. Isn't it?
It basically is
Amazon are powerful.
DC
Man.
Comics in.
Amazon
modern
It's
day.
its own.
There's a
comic
guy
book.
that's the Flash, basically. There's a guy that's Superman. There's a guy that's Wonder Woman. There's a guy that's basically Batman.
Yeah.
Who
But I'm crack.
else is there? Starlight is basically like any kind of
Any of them. Starlight could be. Well, she hasn't really shown what she is.
could be
yet.
like Shazam or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Something like that.
But they've done it for years. There's been like copies over comic books for years where they just copy
But
each
I
other.
mean, it's absolutely quality TV show.
And
It's
one of the
fucking
funniest
hilarious.
bits was
Spoilers, by the way.
spoilers. Yeah, when he was like, "You were the English guy in it, the main guy." He was like, "You're a cunt, but I like you, but you are a silly cunt." It just made me laugh. And he would say lines like
He's
that.
Australian. He's not English.
He's English.
No, he's
He's
Australian.
supposed to be English in it.
No, he's Australian. He says at the beginning he's from Australia.
Does he? Well, he's got an English accent.
Yeah, he's got
His
like
Australian
a
accent's
Australian
terrible.
South,
though.
it's like South
Yeah,
African
because he's
accent.
American, isn't he? That guy.
Yeah.
But he, the end. Have you watched it all?
No, I've got to watch one more episode.
The ending of it is terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely abysmal. So I was really annoyed by that. But I'm hoping that it's just that'll be Amazon are quite quick at turning around when it comes to the next season. So I'm hoping they'll put it up pretty quick, because with Sneaky Pete they did it like the second season was out and I hadn't even finished that, and then the third season was already out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they release it all at once, which I like.
Yeah.
So then you can binge it. But that was good. But I had to watch it without Charlotte, because when he ran through year one at the beginning, the first episode, she didn't like it. 'Cause the guy's girlfriend blows up, doesn't she?
Oh yeah.
Because the speedster ran straight through her. and he just carried on running as well. But it is like terrible names for the guy, isn't it?
The
It's
names
probably just
again.
jokes.
The
isn't it?
deep is fucked. It just annoys me.
Yeah.
When the woman's trying to finger his gills, have you seen that yet?
Yeah, she's fingering his gills. It's fucking weird, man.
It makes you wonder who actually writes these shows, and they must be high.
And his gills like on his stomach, Aaron. So she's like going like this, and then she's telling him to shut up because he's like in pain.
And then she starts fingering herself over it.
Oh, it was
awful.
disgusting. It was like weird rape scene, basically.
Yeah.
It was really weird. Oh.
Do you not want your gills fingered now?
No, Aaron.
No.
No, I think if I was to be any superhero, that would be the last thing I'd want to be, is him. Like, oh, let me speak to dolphins. Have you seen the dolphin go through the window screen?
Yeah.
That was brilliant. I couldn't believe it. I was in complete shock.
Every single time he tries to save an animal, it dies.
Yeah.
So he tries to save the lobster as well, and the guy
It chops it
and her head off straight away.
He's like, no.
Yeah, he has like the dolphin suspended in the back of the van because he tries to save it from like SeaWorld or something.
Yeah.
And then he brakes really quickly, and the dolphin goes through the fucking windscreen and across
Lands
the
in
thing,
the road and then gets
across the
run
road
over.
and starts flipping around. And then a big truck runs it over and splatters it everywhere. And he gets caught trying to get it all out. And then that's it, guys, for this week's episode of A Pinch of Malt. It's been a bit of a
Roller coaster.
Up and down.
episode for us. You probably won't hear most of it, but it's been a bit.
A lot of bickering.
It's just been hard. We're just tired, and end of the week, and trying to get content out is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
But we've got a really good episode lined up for you guys next week. We're going to have, hopefully, we've got one of our friends that are going to come in,
At a minimum.
and we're going to do another
Paranormal slash
conspiracy theory kind of show.
Just say themed, really, but
Yeah, themed show. Let's just say,
because we can't be repetitive.
and it's going to be funny. But yeah, once again, guys, we appreciate the feedback and stuff. We're still getting that. Give us a like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and wherever you download your podcast from.
Oh, and email address. We were talking about the email address.
Oh
earlier.
yeah. We want your feedback, guys. Can you send any feedback or just anything you want to, really?
Yeah, anything you want to get in contact with.
Yeah, anything you want to contact us about. It's at. No, it's not.
No, it's
apompodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
That's our email, and then you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at APOM Podcast. So at APOM Podcast. And then YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast. We tried to go on Google Play, but apparently you can't do that from England at the moment,
No,
which is a bit annoying.
Which is annoying. We might find a way around it.
Yeah, we might find a way around it. But anything like that, then we're just search A Pinch of Malt and we're on there. But every episode comes out every Friday. And that's it.
That's it.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.